Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's cook a creamy Alfredo white sauce chicken pasta at home. So before moving ahead, let me show you a quick recap of this recipe. So let's quickly look at the ingredients for this recipe. Here I have taken 500 grams of penne pasta. You can take any pasta of your choice. The exact measurements are being displayed on the screen. Next step is to marinate the chicken with half a teaspoon of red chili powder, quarter teaspoon of chili flakes, some salt as per taste, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of garlic, half a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of pepper powder and mix it well. Lastly, add in 1 teaspoon of vinegar as well because adding vinegar tenderizes the chicken. Then we would need 1 thinly sliced carrot, 150 grams of mushrooms, 3 tablespoons of garlic, 5 to 6 broccoli florets and 1 cubed capsicum. Now take a pan, add in 1 tablespoon of butter. You can even use oil instead, but adding butter enhances the flavor. Once the butter melts down, add in the marinated chicken pieces and fry them. If you enjoy my recipes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to support my channel. Now that the chicken pieces have been fried well, let's take it out one by one. So here I have already boiled a few cups of water along with some salt. Now add in the pasta into the boiling water. I also added 2 to 3 drops of olive oil into it in order to ensure that the pasta does not stick to each other. Allow the pasta to cook for around 8 minutes. Until then, let's cut the chicken pieces in the form of small strips like so. The chicken is ready. Once that the pasta is boiled, just strain it using a strainer. Pour cold water over the pasta in order to prevent it from getting overcooked. Now, I'm adding in mushrooms in the same pan in which I fried the chicken. Saute the mushrooms until it gets tender. Now, I'm also adding a pinch of salt at this point. This step helps in releasing all the water from the mushroom. Once that's done, I'm keeping the mushrooms and the chicken in the same pan so that it looks good. Next step is to saute the rest of the veggies. For that, I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of butter again. Then add 2 tablespoons of finely chopped garlic. Saute it until the raw smell of the garlic fades away. Add in the broccoli florets at this point. Saute the broccoli florets until it slightly softens. Once that the broccoli is sauteed, add in the sliced carrots. Just make sure not to overly saute the veggies because if you do it, you will lose the crunch in them. Now that the broccoli and carrots have been sauteed well, let's add in the mushroom and chicken pieces. Mix well until everything comes together. Next step is to add the chopped capsicum. Allow it to soften a little bit while maintaining its crunch. At this point, add salt if required. I'm also adding in around 2 tablespoons of sweet corn. Adding sweet corn is completely optional. In the end, for the spice cake, I'm adding in half a teaspoon of chili flakes and 1 teaspoon of pepper powder and mixing it well. Now that the veggies and the chicken have come to a good mix, let's keep it aside. Now, let's make a white sauce for the pasta. For that, I'm adding in around 2 tablespoons of butter in the same saucepan. Once the butter melts down, add in the remaining garlic. Now that the raw smell of the garlic is faded, you You can add in the all-purpose flour at this point. Make sure that you roast the refined flour really well or else it won't taste good. As you can see that the refined flour has been roasted and cooked well, you can now pour 300 ml of lukewarm milk gradually and keep stirring the mixture in order to avoid any lumps. Make sure to add in lukewarm milk itself. Ensure to break and smoothen any lumps if formed. Once the sauce has started to thicken, you can add in 300 ml of lukewarm milk again. Don't forget to keep stirring and make sure to break any lumps if formed. Now that your white sauce has come to a good mix, add in half a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of pepper powder, half a teaspoon of chili flakes and salt as per taste. You can even adjust these measurements according to your spice level. If the white sauce continues to thicken, you can add in lukewarm milk again. Next goes in half a cup of grated cheese. I have added mozzarella cheese over here. You can add any cheese of your choice. Once that the white sauce is ready, you can add in the sautéed veggies and chicken. Once this mixture has been mixed well in the white sauce, you can gradually add in the pasta little by little. If you add in the pasta at one go, you won't be able to mix it properly. Adding the cooked pasta this way helps in even mixing of the ingredients. Now, I'm also adding in the remaining pasta and mixing it well. Give it a good mix until everything comes together. In order to make it more creamy and juicy, I am adding in some milk and cheese as well. Topping it up with chili flakes and oregano along with the sautéed veggies and chicken. Actually, my dad is not very fond of pasta, so I told him to do a taste test first. And luckily, you know what? He approved it. And yeah, our creamy Alfredo white sauce chicken mushroom pasta is ready. Rich, cheesy and loaded with juicy chicken and mushrooms, this pasta is pure comfort in every bite. Serve it hot, garnish with some herbs or extra cheese and enjoy it with your loved ones. If you like this easy and delicious recipe, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more tasty recipes. See you in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.